Deep in the basement of Sofa Shalom, there's a dusty library that's really the home of a magical bookcase to another world, where Micah and Mary and their friends are home, where there's wolves and hares living fairy tales, Mr. Sayfair, the Golem, and glass shoe sales. So come join us for the magic and mystery, maybe even a bit of Jewish history. Auntie PJ's here to give us a taste of all the adventures beyond the bookcase, beyond the bookcase, beyond the bookcase.
Elijah, you've got the map upside down.
I have not. It's simply... Wait. Is it upside down?
Well, actually, that's a matter of perspective. I wrote this treasure map while I was hanging upside down, so...
PJ!
What? I was making friends with opossums. It's really quite relaxing, Elijah. You should try it sometime. Now, let me see that map. Ah, yes. 10 paces past the jelly smear. Then 20 paces past this other jelly smear, and...
Let me guess. You were also eating donuts when you made this treasure map.
You know me too well.
After all the treasure hunting we've done from Belize to Nepal, I certainly do. Now, you're sure you buried those ancient scrolls here in Mishal?
It's either ancient scrolls or a copy of the baker's sufganiyot recipe. Those donuts truly were a treasure.
Oh.
Hey, nice exasperated sigh. Hey, nice exasperated sigh again.
That one wasn't me. I got it all out on the first one. Sorry.
It was me. That was my exasperated sigh. And I don't think I'll ever get it all out.
Marian, hello.
My not-so-old friend who lives in the shoe. Hi, Marian. How goes it? Oh, right. Well, what seems to be the exasperation? Is it the too many kids while living in a shoe thing?
It really is. I love them, of course, but take a look for yourself. If I just part the bushes here, I have a great view of the yard. This is where I come to take a minute for myself. And sigh exasperatedly.
Mom! Hey! Let's see how fast we can climb these shoelaces. Watch out! There go all my marbles.
Where did all these marbles come from?
I see what you mean. There's a lot going on.
For hours, I've been trying to get ready for Shabbat, gathering the candles and grape juice, baking challah, which my children just love. But today, something has really gotten into them. How will I be able to gather us around the table tonight with no challah? What am I going to do?
The most important part of Shabbat is being able to gather with family and usher in rest, which sounds like something you all could really use. But you're right, the challah is very important too. PJ, shall we give Marian a hand?
Marian, leave the challah to us. We'll go visit the baker. And he can give me his donut recipe, so Elijah and I won't have to keep searching our upside-down map.
Do I want to know?
It involves possums. You really don't.
Well, I'm grateful for your help and would, of course, love for you to join us for Shabbat later.
Wonderful! Good luck with the marble situation.
To the bakers. You know, no matter how old I get, PJ, I will always look forward to challah at Shabbat dinner. What a lovely treat and good reminder of the manna that God provided the Jews on their exodus from Egypt.
Let's make sure we get 2 loaves for Marian, both to symbolize the special double portion of manna that fell from heaven on Shabbat, and to make sure all her children get a bite.
Hey, what's that sign on the baker's door?
Let's see. Out of town with the butcher and candlestick maker for a trip to the seaside. See you soon and Shabbat Shalom. Oh no! Well, I hope they're having fun. Everyone deserves a break for Shabbat. even if it does interfere with picking up some loaves of challah.
Is it time for another exasperated sigh?
Not yet. Let's stroll around and see how to problem solve this, Elijah. It's a lovely day and a blessing to help a neighbor besides.
Perhaps we try Snow White's not-so-poisoned apples.
I think that might only be Apple products, but...
Uno!
Oh, mi hermano, that is not Uno. You still have 10 cards in your hand.
That sounds like Golem and Don Swan. Let's get closer.
Oh, right. I just like yelling the name of the game.
It is a wonderful name. Did you get it, Golem? One. Uno means one.
Oh, a Spanish joke.
It is Don Swan and Golem. Hello, you two.
Mi amor, PJ. And who is this stunning gentleman with you?
Don, meet Elijah. Elijah, this is the fanciest swan you shall ever meet.
An ugly duckling no more. I have blossomed. I am beauty itself. I...
Have to draw 4.
Ah, por favor, no.
Hi, PJ. Hi, Elijah. How is your day?
Golem, my old friend. We have been on the hunt for challah for Marion and her shoe full of children for tonight's Shabbat dinner. But I don't think there's anywhere in Mashal to buy it right now.
We can make it. Golem can help. See?
Wow, Golem. Is that your very own clay oven?
Yes, Golem is made of clay. Golem has a lot of clay. Even my clay is clay.
How do you mean?
I like to make pottery on my wheel.
That is a lot of clay.
I didn't know you threw pottery.
I have 2 of his pieces. Very beautiful.
Well, I don't want to interrupt your game, but there is still time to make challah if you don't mind switching activities.
Uno is not Golem's best game.
No, mi amigo, it is not. Better to wash our hands and have a braiding fiesta.
Golem, we're lucky you also had dough that has been rising. Wow, you are a creature of many artistic pursuits.
Golem is a helper for everyone, especially children. I'm glad children needed my dough.
Yeah, helping is your gift. Since I can braid with these wings, my gift shall remain sitting here looking gorgeous. Like the challah itself, beautiful and special. Wait, is that why the challah is braided? For beauty?
It is nice to have special and beautiful bread on Shabbat, yes. But there are other reasons why we braid our challah dough. Some say the 3 strands represent truth, peace, and justice. Or that the braid represents unity. A tight braid is difficult to break, you know.
Oh, I like that.
My baker at home sometimes uses 12 strands to represent the 12 tribes of Israel. Just beautiful.
I like to think the strands are arms coming in for a nice warm hug, especially when it's a round challah, like on Rosh Hashanah.
That's a good reason too, Golem. A bread hug sounds lovely.
Are we ready for the oven? Don Swan, what do you think?
Oh, qué magnífico. I wish I had a part in helping.
Actually, Don, maybe you can. We need a beautiful cloth to cover the challah. Perhaps you have something we can borrow.
Large enough to cover both loaves. See? Thick enough so the challah can peek through. See? Beautiful enough for a special table setting. See?
See? I mean, yes.
I have the perfect thing. This embroidered handkerchief will be estupendo as a challah cover. I give it to you so the bread won't be embarrassed.
I didn't know bread could be embarrassed. Poor bread.
It's just a saying, Golem. One of the reasons we cover the challah is because, at Shabbat, we bless the grapes before the wheat. Saying the Kiddush, which is special to Shabbat, happens over the grape juice before we bless the bread.
Oh, well, that's very nice.
My bubby also used to say that the challah cover was also a good way to remember not to eat the delicious challah until the blessing was recited.
I think our bread is ready. And good thing, it's almost time for you to go to Marion's. Here they come.
Wow!
Here, you take your 2 loaves and cover them up nice. And I made a 3rd one for us, Don. Will you help me put away the cards?
Thank you both so much. We had a lovely time. Come on, Elijah. We better scoot to Marion's.
Golem, you've outdone yourself.
Shabbat Shalom! Welcome in! That challah smells wonderful.
Shabbat Shalom. Oh, it looks wonderful in this shoe. The candles, the grape juice, no marbles anywhere.
I'm okay.
Well, almost no marbles. Everyone, let's wash our hands and then come gather at the table. What a blessing to have us all together here. I will light the candles to usher in the Sabbath and bless my lovely children. And then, Elijah, will you please recite the Kiddush?
Mom, when you bless me, can you put your hands on my... can you put your hands on my elbows?
Sure thing. Let's begin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech